In at 7. Must have been relaxed in the dugout a couple of overs ago. But he's in because Jamira has picked up Haris. Half the Pakistan team back in the dugout. Equation 54 for 53, and you just feel Sri Lanka should have a spring in their step.
They're back in the game big time. Nawaz is in now. Strike rate of 132. You got Fahim after this, and Shaheen is in good nick. Got some runs, couple of games against India as well. So yeah, Sri Lanka must be thinking, okay, one more wicket. And of course, Hasaranga's got 2 over. Don't forget.
Looking for another. Chamira slip comes in. And what a great delivery first up. Captain calls upon the express pace. Middle stump right on top. Zings go flying.
I thought there was an inside edge, Aruj, but no. Big gap for delivery. Curved in after pitching, nipped back, and middle stump gone. Bullseye. Look at the excitement there by the Sri Lankan fans. They're out here in numbers, support their team. Like you said, slip is back in place. Fine leg is finer, and third man is finer as well because he's got some pace, this boy.
Short and wide, just inside that wide tram line. 140 clicks that first delivery, just nipped back in off the seam and bowled through the gate. Haris, who was playing a handy knock, only looked back to see Zings flying everywhere. Chamira enjoyed that. Now Sri Lanka will hope his speedster can pick up one more here, hence why the slip stays really good. Nawaz yet to get off the mark. Just pass. You mentioned third was fine.
Yeah, when you have bowler with pace, you gotta have fine leg and third man little finer, and that's what exactly they did. So far in this DP World Asia Cup 2025, 140 plus deliveries. Haris Rao 49%. Chamira. Bowling 38%, Patirana 32%, and Bumrah 23%. Bowling well, beautifully, 38%. Patirana, 32%, and Bumrah, 23%.
The speeds of the over as well. लाइव मैच देखने के लिए वीडियो को लाइक करें, क्लिक करके ऐप इंस्टॉल करें और लाइव मैच शुरू हो जाएगा। लाइव मैच देखने के लिए वीडियो को लाइक करें और पहले कमेंट में लाइव मैच देखने के लिए वीडियो को लाइक करें और पहले कमेंट में क्लिक करके ऐप इंस्टॉल। लाइव मैच देखने के लिए
game on here. Pakistan stuttering along. Required rate is not out of the question by any stretch, but it's the 5 wickets they've lost. The key. Pictures last. I think it's going down. I think.
Turning through. Maybe turning through. Flat line is the ball passes the bat. Satisfied, no bat involved. You can go for the ball tracking while heading this. The original decision is not out. For pitching in line, impact umpires call wickets missing. Going back to Ijat on field. Ijat, you can stay with your not out decision. Please stand by. You're on screen, you can signal now.
Yeah, just felt it was an emotional review rather than one that was thought about long and hard.
Well, in park cricket, umpires give players out for the shot they play.
यार लाइक भी करें और कहाँ से है आप कहाँ से हैं देख रहे हैं
From say Tala.
और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी करें
Hasaranga has two. Chamira has one.
कहाँ से है पाकिस्तान से है इंडिया से है कमेंट्स करें कहाँ से हैं आप
Two left-handers and then Naeem Ashraf, another left-hander. Hasaranga would prefer right-handers though for those wrong ones to sneak through.
Where do you think they go then, Russell Card? Do they try and force the issue now and pick up one or two more? This is the LBW referral going way down. Do they try and force it? Do you give Hasaranga one now and save one just to see if he can pick up another? Put some pressure back on Pakistan?
Yeah, you can't bowl both hits right now because then the batters will think we're done. And then you can pace your way through the spotlight at the moment on Tikshana. 3 more deliveries. Can he get another wicket? Now Sri Lanka were 82 for 6 at this stage. But they're struggling. Kusal Mendy's asking for a wrong one. Nicely played, at least a couple. Kusal Mendes was crying out, can you bowl one into Hasaranga bowls, one here. But it was way too wide, it was a free hit. I guess you'll have to go to Hasaranga.
पाकिस्तान का 86 स्कोर हो चुका है अब और 5 खिलाड़ी आउट हो चुके हैं 12.4 ओवर का खेल हो चुका है
One from Chamira. They will all be bowled. So there's 3. So after this 13 gone, that takes you to 16. Then you need 4 out of
43 गेंद पर 47 स्कोर पड़ा है बताएं पाकिस्तान जीतेगा या पाकिस्तान आज भी मैच लूज करेगा
Two left-handers there, Asalanka come in and try and bowl the best over he ever has. Not coming to Mendes.
Oh, it's just gone above the edge. Through to the keeper. 13 gone. 87 for 5. those worms are on a very similar path at the moment. As you heard from Russell Arnold, Sri Lanka just a little bit behind where Pakistan are. They were 82 for 6 at the end of 13.
Look, another option is, but I doubt the ball swinging right now. Tushara against the left-handers. With the new ball, that's his strength. Going to the 14th, 15th. Oh, he's gone to Hasaranga as we thought. Go to Tushara and hope he gets a little bit of movement.
Yeah, I think Hasaranga for one, Nuat Sara from our commentary end. And in reality, it just takes some composed, sensible batting. We know what this game's like, Russell. Doesn't always happen.
Oh yeah, just look up, see who has overs left. Take no risks against Hasaranga. The fifth bowling option is there. But he bowls wicket to wicket. That's why 53% of his wickets bowled LBW to Hasaranga. He's bowling around the wicket to try and get the left-hander to open up onto the leg side with the angle. And then if he turns and grips with the wrong end, he'll probably hit timber.
Just a little bit over-pitched on this occasion and driven beautifully. When you get an opportunity, you have to make it count. And Nawaz has done that on this occasion.
Rushing it, searching for it. They've seen a few balls off and NC tries something. That was way too full, he knows it. The field in the deep is on the reverse sweep rather than the drive.
Well, we hadn't had a boundary for 17 balls. We've just seen back-to-back to Nawaz. I knew he wasn't in the side for his bowling.
But this is clever batting though.
पाकिस्तान का स्कोर हो चुका है 96 और 5 खिलाड़ी आउट हो चुके हैं।
tries very hard. He goes with the wrong and on to leg
14वां ओवर चल रहा है।
Well, he got a hat trick not too
पाकिस्तान
long ago.
का स्कोर 96 हो चुका है, 5 खिलाड़ी आउट हैं।
But he hasn't bowled in the last 2 games.
Options for Pakistan, I guess. But he's playing a wonderful knock right now. These 2 boundaries against Hasaranga just take the wind out of the Sri Lankans. Oh, that's bringing their step.
यानी कि 37 गेंदों पर 37 स्कोर चाहिए।
That is a very well played over. 10 from it, 6 to go. Pakistan 97 for 5. Yeah, I meant to ask Mike Hesson about the comment actually. And I don't mind that from a coaching point of view. You've got to stand by your players. You've got to back them, pick them up.
हो भाई?
No issue. Was he right? In my opinion, probably not. But that doesn't matter to me. And it doesn't matter to him or to Nawaz either. He's trying to build his players up, give them confidence. So I don't have an issue with it.
Well, if your bowler can make runs like he is right now, you've got a good player there. A useful player, especially in a situation like this.
20 गेंदों पे 18 स्कोर है और मोहम्मद नवाज के 10 गेंदों पर 11 स्कोर है। इसके बाद आने वाले बैट्समैन हैं फहीम अशरफ, शहनशाह अफरीदी, हारिस रऊफ, अबरार अहमद।
Nuwan Tushara, can he do something special? Wicketless today, even against Bangladesh, the batters took to him.
Starting cross seam too, Russ. Just look how he's holding the ball. So can bowl that Yorker with the cross seam or the into the surface pace off delivery. Mid off up inside the surface. man out at cover point, but it'll beat him. Timed beautifully from Mohammad Nawaz.
4
The
4
hundreds on the board.
मोहम्मद रमजान
Now he's hit
ने
3 boundaries since he
चौका
came in,
लगाया
and they
है।
have been. Don't get it. You're in the batter's arc. 33 off 35 then now Pakistan require.
That's a terrific little innings so far. Hussain Talat is
मोहम्मद
going
नवाज
along at a
ने
strike
चौका
rate of
लगाया।
90. They needed someone with a little more impetus. Nawaz providing that. Call for 2. Backward a point this time. They won't go. No need for unnecessary risk.
Got the boundary off the first ball. You're on your way. Now the length he's bowling suggests that he is looking for that. The ball is
अभी
different.
पाकिस्तान को चाहिए
Well, he stole in the
34 गेंदों
spotlight
पे
a while
32
ago.
स्कोर।
Was on Tikshana. Mohammad Nawaz. 16 off 12. Such useful
आज का
runs.
मैच जीत
Easing
के
the
पाकिस्तान
pressure.
अगला बांग्लादेश से भी जीत जाता है तो फिर
Yeah, I
पाकिस्तान
agree. I go back to
फाइनल
the
इंडिया
point we
के
were
साथ
making. He's bowling
खेलेगा।
cross seam, but
जो
he's not
चांस है फिर
taking pace off. He's not bowling
तीसरा
the
मैच भी
Yorker.
पाकिस्तान इंडिया से हारता है या जीत जाता है।
It's straight to the man at deep backward square. I don't think there's a choice now for Sri Lanka. I think Charith Hasalanka has to go back to Chamira and Hasaranga the next 2 overs. If it gets to the 19th, 20th cycle, but it's got to take wickets. So I think Hasaranga and Chamira the next 2.
But they got to go to the ends that work for them. So Chamira from the far end with the wind behind him, and Hasaranga's got to come back to the end that he picked up those wickets from where he was executing at 100%, I would say.
Yeah, totally agree. So Chamira with the next one, and then Hasaranga from our commentary box end after that.
And that's where this partnership, if Hasalanka goes to those 2 bowlers, make sure, see them off. Don't do anything silly. Maybe even 3, 4 and over. You got your score up to 115. Just looking at 20 more against lesser bowlers. Hasalanka, Karunaratne, they got to come up with a couple of overs as well. Maybe Dasun Shanaka, but you back yourself to take them apart at that stage of the game. But not give him any wickets. Not open the door anymore.
To the surface and past that top edge.
Top edge. Julie, I think he missed out on 4. There was width, wasn't there? That would have been the game, I'll tell you, at this stage. Another boundary would have meant the hard work.
Can't get it past backward points.